Hey, welcome back YouTube. This is BrandoMcWilli, and this is part 3 of my Red Lion installation, broken out into 3 parts. Part 1 was the removal of the front sight. Part 2 was the installation of the R6 forend, and then part 3 would be the installation of the R7 front sight provided by Red Lion Precision. I went ahead and on this particular part decided to use a little vise here, make it a little bit easier for me to line some stuff up, I think, and was going to show you how this installation goes. This one should be quite easy. There's actually only 4 steps to the instructions, and the first step we've already done, which is, if not already done so, remove the front sight. Okay, we did that already, so we don't have to worry about the first step. Excuse me. The second step is basically what it says to do, is to slide the adapter onto the gun, okay, and all the way against the barrel step shoulder. Okay, now the barrel step shoulder is this piece right here, and I've indicated that little area in other videos. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to slide the muzzle compensator over to where it stops on that particular piece. Okay, now let's see what else it says here. Okay, orient so the longitude milled slot is at the 6 o'clock on the barrel. Now what we want to do here, now this is a muzzle brake, and I'm turning this so you can take a look and see it a little bit better, but these 2 slots here are where my muzzle blast will come out of the barrel. There is nothing on the underside of it. Okay, so what we want to do, and the reason why I put this in the vise was so I can actually come and orient it to where the muzzle brake, okay, is pointed in the 6 o'clock position. And I'm eyeballing this to actually see whether or not it's in the right position or not. Okay, and I think that it is. Okay, so then you want to place the sight body over the adapter and orient it so that the radial milled slots are evenly revealed to the front and behind the sight body. This should place your sight to the right position length wise of the barrel for folding and locking. Okay, so the idea is here, the reason why we're putting this indexing rail system on from Red Lion is that we can still fold our Sub2000 up with, say, a sight on there. Not a sight, but like a red dot sight. You could have stuff attached to the rails and still be able to fold things up. And then you want to snug the clamping screws until everything is tight. Okay. So basically, what we're going to do is this would slide over. Okay. And what it says place the sight body over the adapter and orient it so that the radial milled slots are evenly revealed to the front and to the behind of the sight body. So here are the radial milled slots here, okay, and I want to make sure that these are evenly seen on the front and back of the sight body. And the next thing you do is you just snug the clamping screws. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll come right back. Okay, got that on. My lighting is here. I need to get some studio lights to do some videos. It's quite sad. But this is on very tight now. I have the muzzle compensator. What's cool about this one is it has the teeth on there. You can order it with or without the teeth. I have my rail system on there from Red Lion. I still have this in the vise here. And you can see that the adjustment is done fairly well. I got it pretty much even. I had to eyeball it. I can loosen it up if I want to and use like a red dot to kind of get it more in line if I want to. It gives instructions on how to do that. But you can see here's the rail system that is there. Now, one thing that you wanted to do, the whole purpose of even doing this is so that you can fold this up and store it. Okay, at least that's not the whole purpose, but this is one of the purposes that I was doing. So I'm going to put this camera back on the tripod and we're going to test this out. Alright, so if I try to fold the Sub2000 now, let me make sure you can see everything. The top of the rail hits the receiver. Okay, this is the reason why it indexes. If you look at the Kel-Tec rail, The Kel-Tec rail, let me move this back over here. Let's get it out of that window. The Kel-Tec rail, the top rail is low. It's off-center. And there's been some criticisms about that, okay? With Kel-Tecs, I'm not sure why. People didn't understand why it wasn't centered up. Oops, let me tighten that a little bit more. Why that wasn't tightened up. So what you have to do is, this is the whole purpose of the index, is you unscrew your bushing, okay? You can then index your rail system, tighten it back up, and now go through, and my front sight locks in place just as it would be if it was folded up. Now my red dot in this case will be out here on the side, and that's where I want it to be. That's fine. Not a problem. Okay, and then when I go to use this and I go to extend it, okay, what I have to do is index the system back. So unscrew it, pull it back, make sure it's where it needs to be, tighten her back up, and she's in operation. So that's the whole purpose of using this Redline. It's one reason why I bought this one versus the Kel-Tec. Plus I was really intrigued by Redline's customer service, etc. I thought they did an excellent job when I was talking to them over the phone. So, taking this out of the tripod, taking a look at it, maybe in a little bit more favorable light, I think the overall look and feel of the firearm is quite sharp. So, that was a quick, easy video. I'll do an overall impressions of everything. I'm going to take this thing shooting sometime soon and see what I like and what I don't like about it. Get the front sight zeroed. Maybe put a light down here. I like that little rail system right there. Put me a red dot on here and so forth. And this really just, you know, test this out. So that was the installation. I'll give you guys an impression video a little bit later. Probably not today because I haven't been able to go shoot. So I'll go shoot with it and see how it works out. Really sorry about the lighting and stuff like that of my little studio. I don't really have a studio to do this. This is strictly just a workbench. I don't know why I'm even showing you this, but this is my reloading area, and I moved a lot of crap out of the way just so I can use this vise over here. So I'll report back in when I get a little bit better lighting system. But if you have any questions about the Kel-Tec Sub2000 and the new rail system, give me a holler. Let me know. If you like the video, subscribe. If you have any criticisms of my installation, please let me know. I know I misspeak a lot and all that kind of stuff, so just let me know how that works out and let me know how I can improve. I'd appreciate it. Take care, guys. Have a good day.